2022 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid first test, sacrificing ultimate MPG for fun, style. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Hyundai's latest refresh of its popular Tucson compact crossover features a love it or leave it exterior style, the usual raft of options for a fairly reasonable price, and for the first time, a hybrid model. We recently had a chance to take the top-line 2022 Hyundai Tucson Limited Hybrid with all-wheel drive for a spin, and we put it through our test spin cycle for good measure. While the Tucson Hybrid is a relatively capable and efficient machine, it's one that had a tough time matching up against its stiff, hybrid-powered Japanese competition in our performance testing, even if it did stand out amongst its conventionally powered Tucson siblings. Turbo hybrid power. Let's start with the good news. We like the Tucson's hybrid powertrain far more than we did the base 2.5-liter i4 in the regular new 2022 Tucson. We found the 2.5-liter engine to be underpowered and underwhelming. At its core, the Tucson Hybrid utilizes Hyundai's turbocharged 1.6-liter i4, 180 horsepower and 195 pounds-to-foot of torque, along with a permanent magnet electric motor, 59 horsepower and 195 pounds-to-foot. Combined output of the two power sources is 226 horsepower and 258 pounds-to-foot, according to Hyundai. Unlike the majority of hybrids on the market, which rely on continuously variable automatic transmissions, CVTs, the Tucson Hybrid employs a conventional 6-speed automatic. The automatic delivers a more natural acceleration feel than a CVT, which dissociates engine speed from road speed. Our test team went as far to call the Tucson Hybrid surprisingly fun during their time with it, but in a relative sense, of course. This is a 3,835-pound crossover designed for efficiently handling everyday duties, not a track attacker. But even daily drivers want to be able to draw on some power when merging, passing, or otherwise hustling, and at 7.8 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour, the hybrid Tucson is not slow. The only thing is, both the 2020 CR-V Touring, 7.5 seconds to 60, and RAV4 XSE, 7.1 seconds, hybrids outpace the Hyundai. In the quarter mile, the Tucson Hybrid holds its own a bit more, with a 15.9 second pass, at 84.4 miles per hour, which is better than the CR-V, 16.0 at 86.3 miles per hour, but a half second behind the RAV4, 15.4 at 90.1 miles per hour. Stopping and going around the 8. Whether you're zipping around town or avoiding an impact, you want authoritative stopping power. The Hyundai falls short, long, in this area compared to some rivals. Its 129-foot stop from 60 miles per hour is average at best for a vehicle in this class, handily outdone by the CR-V, 120 feet, and the RAV4, 115 feet. Though the brake pedal action feels solid, especially for a hybrid, the all-season tires were called out as possibly being part of the reason for the longer stop distances. The Tucson Hybrid's redemption? As our tester Chris Walton noted, "Wow, I was not expecting this to be as fun as it is. The power is quite surprising, there's plenty of grip. The only iffy part is the transmission that's not very smart in sport mode. I had to resort to manual shifting. There's a surprising amount of grip and neutral attitude on the skid pad with very mild understeer." Walton's positive comments were confirmed by the Tucson Hybrid's performance in Motor Trend Figure 8, where at 27.4 seconds at 0.63 grams, average, it bested the CR-V, 28.0 seconds at 0.60 grams, and RAV4, 27.6 seconds at 0.63 grams. It also outhandled both in the skid pad, pulling a 0.82 grams, average, slightly better than the CR-V, 0.81 grams, and RAV4, 0.80 grams. This is a genuinely peppy, fun-to-drive SUV braking aside. That dynamic excellence might just be enough to offset its fuel economy, which trails that of the CR-V and RAV4 hybrids. At 37/36/37 city/highway/combined, its EPA estimates fall short of the CR-V's, 40/35/38, and the RAV4's, 41/38/40. If there's one area you really don't want a hybrid to fall behind, it's miles per gallon. Away from the test track, there remains plenty to like about how the Tucson Hybrid handles its business. The steering is natural with a precise feel, and over pavement bumps and bruises, the hybrid Hyundai exhibits a generally smooth ride. At speed, There's a fair amount of noise getting into the interior, but nothing out of the ordinary. As a daily driver, this crossover is arguably as good as any in its class, although as a whole, the non-hybrid 2022 Tucson did not fare well in a comparison test against its key segment rivals. Inside the cabin, the 2022 Tucson is considerably bigger than the outgoing model. It's reflected in the copious back seat, where there's a huge amount of legroom for rear seat passengers, and in the cargo bay. We like the new interior layout other than some fetching about the touch-sensitive controls, and in the limited trim you get all the top-tier fixings and a huge amount of safety features for a solid price of $38,704 all in.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.